Hey guys, I'm doing a little bit of mini series here, sharing you guys tidbits of wisdom I feel like the Lord has given me over the decade of trading. And today I wanted to talk about trading and how it can be a drug for many people. It's going to be a sobering message, but I think a lot of people need to hear this. Guys, can I just start right in? I know it's rhetorical. The sad reality of trading for many people is that they trade to have dopamine rushes simply because they have boring lives. That's not to push a jab at anybody, bash or trash anyone. But when life is boring and you don't find satisfaction and contentment in your family, maybe where you're at, your friend group, it's very easy to try to go find stimulus other places. And I have experience with this, and I say boredom because it's what I've experienced in the past. When life is not giving you excitement, we typically as humans search out places to find that adrenaline rush. Tony Robbins actually did a study on cryptocurrency and trading in the markets in general, trading in general. Definitely cryptocurrency is part of this because of how easy it is to use the leverage. He said that the addiction comes from the availability to lose, not actually win. So when you place a trade, it is the rush and the thought and the feeling of I could lose this that draws you into it, not necessarily winning. And we know this because I've experienced this myself and other traders have as well. This is not a backhanded compliment or try to get you guys to sign up or anything like that. But when we did those trade wins, when we did over 250 wins in a row with 0 losses, I'll be dead honest with you guys, it became so stinking boring. We were winning trade after trade after trade. It was so boring. And I've said this to you guys, when trading becomes boring, you typically become profitable. But when you trade and you consistently lose, that dopamine rush is actually more present in you than it is winning. Truthfully, we have the highest record ever recorded in cryptocurrency. I'm very confident of that. Over 250 wins and 0 losses in a row. And the amount of boredom of just following a systematic approach using good entries and buy limits is like watching paint dry. I didn't feel any excitement after that 200th win. It was just systematic over and over again. And we're calling all those out and showing those to you guys. So the trap that people enter into is that you need to start trading by realizing this should not be something that replaces your fulfillment, that replaces your desire to be alive. Many times, if I'm just very blunt with you guys, what people do with their trading is they take their line of cocaine. I don't know if I'm gonna get blocked on YouTube for saying this, but whatever. Their line of cocaine, they put it on their desk and they snort it every morning. And this is being symbolic of opening up a trading chart, of putting on leverage. It's very exciting. But tell me if I'm wrong. When you put on leverage and you day trade and you're trading in and out of the markets, do you have a regulated nervous system? Are your emotions regulated? Are you being a good husband? Are you being a good wife, a good father, a good mother to your kids? Probably not, because trading is incredibly difficult to day trade. So I want to give you guys a few tips here if you find yourself in this area of things that I've done in my life and I've helped others, and I have genuinely seen an incredible increase in my contentment, incredible increase in profits. I was actually just looking at my my Coinly. I'm not sure. Let me pause. I'll show this to you guys, and I guess I wasn't really planning on showing this, but when I started implementing what I'm about to share with you guys, my account balance, my profit went through the roof. I now literally trade for a living. You take away all the money I make from running Trade Confident. I made $147,000 in 2024. In 2025, I made $311,000. I removed one of my ledger accounts, and I took some losses on it, tax loss harvested, so it shows higher, but I removed it for 2026. This is actually $311,000 is what I truly owed. So $311,000 last year, and the year before that, pulling $147,000. And I share this with all of our members, guys. Like, everything is transparent. I've finally been able to get to a place where I can trade for a living, But here's what I had to do. I had to get off the 15-minute time frame. I had to get off the hour time frame. I had to stop scalping. I had to move to the 4-hour and daily time frame to eventually start being profitable and trade for a living. Okay? That's what I had to do. Because when I was trading in the morning, and my wife is my witness because she'll probably watch this video on YouTube someday, I was more angry at myself and my family and everything around me when I day traded and I scalped because the emotions were so high and I lost so much money. It wasn't until I started putting buy limits in the market to take an unarrogant approach to that entry that, I think this entry is going to do well. Okay, if I think it's going to do well, even if I think it's the rock bottom, I always still put buy limits below. So I have insurance purchased on the trade. So number one, what I've learned, I'm not trying to tell you to do it, I always put buy limits 2 or more below all of my entries when I enter into the market. So I always purchase insurance in case I'm wrong. That's number one. Number two, I moved to the daily and the 4-hour time frame. That changed my life for profits. 3, I started to swing trade. I held trades for long durations of time. I held a Solana trade for over a year and I made 1,500% on it because of long-term duration. $14,000 turned into $296,000. The biggest trade I've ever taken because there was patience. I was not getting into the smaller time frames. Okay. The last thing I would say, guys, is I brought the Lord into my trading. And I'll be honest with you guys, I never, ever thought I would start Trade Confident and talk about Jesus and talk about my relationship with him in trading. But this is undeniable with video record proof and trade proof. The moments I've spent with the Lord in my living room back over here in the quiet time, I have received the best entries I've ever received in cryptocurrency. That's not a backhand flex to say everybody, like praise. No, genuinely. The best entries I have ever received came from hearing the Lord's voice, what I believe in my life, in my quiet time. Hands down, I have record of this. The last 4 dreams and prophetic insights I've had about cryptocurrency have come true, and I've shared this with all of our members. The Lord being in my life and giving him permission to speak into my life in the realm of cryptocurrency and trading has been an absolute game changer. And I would not be where I'm at with the profit that I've seen and the wisdom that I have without that. So that's my testimonial there, for trading. Many of you guys may be in the situation where you're trading every morning and you're angry. Why can I not figure this out? It feels weird to kind of turn this into a shameless plug right now, but here's the deal. I run a membership over at tradeconfident.io. Every Wednesday, I share all of my buys. Well, not even Wednesday, even through the week. All of my buys, all of my sells, all the risk management that I feel the Lord has shared with me, all the wisdom, even all of my prophetic dreams. And if you feel like following somebody that has been through the trenches and done it horribly wrong, Look, guys, I'll admit, I'm a Christian, I'm a believer. I have sat in this office and cussed at my computer before and said things I've had to go to my kids and my wife and apologize for because I just completely lost it because I did not do it correct. And then the Lord came in and really corrected me in some areas. And once he corrected me, I started seeing incredible profit. And you guys saw those are literally what I sent to my CPA the last 2 years. And so I'm taking all that and I'm sharing with you guys my journey. And I give people the opportunity to follow me at tradeconfident.io. It's a membership that I run. So if that sounds interesting, if it doesn't, and you guys just simply take the wisdom I'm trying to share with you guys today of what I changed in my life to change my life for profit and to have a regulated nervous system and have peace in downturns and make substantial amount of money, you know what? I hope that blesses you guys, okay? I love you, and I hope you guys enjoy this quick little episode here of just a testimony of how I've grown in trading, and I hope this blesses you guys. And I'll leave links in the description if you guys want to follow along over at Trade Confident. All right, guys, God bless, and I will see you guys in the next video update. Bye, guys.